YouTube, what's going on? It's professional Madden player T Davis, and we're almost at 3,000 subscribers here on the channel. I appreciate all you guys' support so much, man. If you do enjoy the best pro player tips, gameplays, ebooks, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel here, hitting that bell so you're notified when I drop all this content, man. The support has been amazing. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys so much. Please like and comment this video. It helps me in the algorithm a lot too. If you guys support me and want to see more pro player tips every day, I've been doing daily uploads, weekly uploads. If you want to see more of that, please show love. It helps me so much. Also, check out my defensive ebook. We have nano blitzes, coverage defense, run defense, all that stuff, and as well as my coaching sessions, 30-minute and 60-minute sessions, going over anything you want to improve at, get better at. Make sure you check all that stuff out in the link in the description below. And I do stream during the week. Watching pro players play live only helps you get better, so check out my stream, twitch.tv/tdavisbrand. But today's video, we're going over the Dallas Cowboys offensive playbook. Now, it's one of the better playbooks, underrated in the game. I think it's just, it doesn't have a lot of the meta stuff you would see, you know, an elite trips or gun bunch, but it does have those. Has some good money plays in it. It has one unique formation that we're going to cover, single back bunch ace, which has some plays that aren't in any of the playbooks. So I broke this playbook down a little bit in Madden 20. It's really good, and I hope you guys enjoyed this 5-play money scheme out of the Dallas Cowboys playbook. We're about quarter way through. We're doing all 32 NFL teams, like I've said. So that's it, guys. Let's jump into today's video, the 5 money plays out of the Dallas Cowboys playbook. What's going on, guys? So we're in the Dallas Cowboys offensive playbook. We're going over our 5 money plays from this playbook. Now, the first play we're going to look at is in the single back ace slot formation. Now, make sure you guys are mixing in the dive and the stretch. We always look for formations that have good dive and stretch because, as you guys know, last few years in Madden, dive and stretch is the meta runs. They're the best runs in the game for a reason. So if you can find stuff with that and then mix in a passing scheme around it, that's how you become very balanced. That's how you become very good on offense. Now, the play we're going to look at is PA Scissors Flood. I do like this versus man and zone. You can literally run this play stock. It has 3 good routes on the field. And then also we have the dive and the stretch and our audibles to mix in as well. So we'll go ahead and run this versus man first. Now what you can really just kind of do is come out. I like to smart route the 2 post routes. So smart route square and circle on the outside there. With the tight end here on the right, you can do whatever you want with him. If you have a route apprentice, it would even better. But I'll probably just put him on a little baby out route. Just get him out of the way. Now, if you have an elite route running tight end, the triangle route is money. Now, Blake Jarwin is not the best, so I don't know if he'll get open. But if you do have an 85-plus mid route runner, he will destroy man coverage. So especially on all Madden. If you're playing all pro, you need 90 mid route running. And then the 2 other receivers should beat their man as well, and they can get open versus zone. So those 2 are just 2 money routes. Let's go ahead and run it here. And Blake Jarwin does get a little step. We're able to possession catch that. So Blake Jarwin, not an elite speed, not an elite route runner guy, but he still gets open. So like I said, if you do have a guy there that's even better, he's going to absolutely torch his man. So let's go ahead and try to hit one of these post routes now. We like to keep the play action here. And look at that post. Amari Cooper just burns his man right there. Both those post routes are going to burn their man when you smart route them. I like to keep the play action because I do like this running back route a little bit, especially versus zone. It's not that good versus man, but versus zone, I really like it. Once again, there's the post again. We threw it a little too late, so we're not going to be able to complete it. But you want to kind of throw that right off the jump when he burns his man. Just like that. We'll go ahead and run it one more time here. As you can see, we're going to throw that tight end route again. So even though he doesn't have good, he's still able to body his guy with the possession catch and catch that every single time. And then make sure you guys are also mixing in the dive and the stretch like I always talk about. Single back ace slot, really, really good for the dive and the stretch. I just love those. Now, what I will say too is with this Dallas playbook, it's so good with the 2 tight end package. So as you'll see with our other money plays, the 2 tight end packages formations are just really good here in the Dallas Cowboys playbook. So we're going to kind of have a great scheme that we can audible around to all of these different formations from. But first of all, this single back ace slot is a must if you're running the Dallas Cowboys playbook. Alright guys, next formation, sticking to the 2 tight end theme here, is single back bunch ace. I broke this formation down a lot in Madden 20. Now the beautiful thing about the Cowboys playbook, it's one of the only playbooks in the game that has single back bunch ace and it has a halfback dive. It has a halfback slam, which is the same thing. A lot of these single back bunch aces, you're never going to find a halfback dive or a halfback slam. It's always like a zone weak or a toss. Nothing ever, no good runs ever, but this formation does have it. This playbook has it, has the halfback slam, so make sure you guys utilizing that. But it has some good pass plays as well. It has PA fork shot, which is really good. It has tight end angle, PA boot slide, drive, Z spot, 4 verticals, divide, So it has a lot of good pass plays as well to go with. The play we're going to break down is divide. We can run this versus any coverage. It's really going to be money. Now, there's a lot of different ways we can set this up. The money route is that crossing route from the tight end. Now, you do want good speed, good route running in that position, in the slot position with that tight end. But there's a lot of different things you can do. Now, versus man, I like to motion out that divide route, or the outside route, excuse me, the little motioned out route. And it's going to get good separation. Versus zone, you can do something like this as well. I really like this versus zone. We're going to have the halfback flat wheel combo. So we'll go ahead and break this down first, because this is versus zone. We're going to be able to throw that little halfback wheel, but we also have the flat open to the right side as well. So we have a million different things we can go to versus zone in this. Now versus man, you can literally run the play stock versus man, just kind of motion this guy out like that. And he should beat his man to the outside with the little cut right there. As you can see, he gets that little separation. Boom, it's a timing throw. So you just want to really get that down in practice mode. Now once again versus zone, we're going to motion him out again, but he's on the flat route now. We're going to have the backside hitch crossing route combo, then we have our wheel flat combo here to the right side, and we get sacked. But you can see the crossing route getting wide open to the sidelines. I should definitely go ahead and double team Joey Bosa here, because he is a stud in the game. But this is the zone beater right here. Motion out the flat like this, and we're gonna wait. Crossing route to the sidelines, boom, with a possession catch all day long on the sidelines. Get that good route running there, like I said. Go ahead and break it down one more time. Looks like we got man-to-man here again, so we're going to go ahead and run this stock. Once again, we just motion him out, and it's a timing throw already. Boom, right to the sidelines. Quick cut. Get good route running, good speed in that position. So we have two different ways to set this up, versus zone and versus man. Now, make sure, like I said, you guys are mixing in this HB slam. One of the only formations or playbooks in the game that has a halfback slam out of single back bunch ace, so it makes this formation really difficult to defend. Once again, one more time here. They got a good gap shoot there. And then make sure, too, when you're running the dive, keep motioning so you have everything look the same. That's the key playing offense. Make everything look the same, but keep them off balance. So it's a 3-play mini scheme here out of single back bunch ace. Let's jump into the next one. Next formation is going to be single back wing. And this play, TE attack, has been money for years. This is the play we're going to break down, but we're also going to make sure to mix in the dive and the stretch, of course. But this play is just money. We have these two money routes with the two tight ends, the short post and then that deeper post, which is absolute money this year. Now, one thing I like to do too is this. I like to have a little motion, or I like to have a little flat wheel combo there to the wide side like that versus zone. That's one setup I like to do. So we're going to go ahead and hike it. And Joey Bosa again. Jeez. But as you can see, the running back was about to get wide open. I got to remember to double team him again. So it looks like this. Looks like we have man here. So ideally versus man, I would run it stock and just drag square like this. This is how I run it versus man. So this is the second setup I was going to break down. So we have the one setup with the wheel route. We also have this setup. So we'll go over to the other setup in a second, but this is the easy one. You can come out, drag route, square the solo side receiver, and quick hike this thing. Looks like they have a blitz here. So we're going to, oh, we had the tight end wide open. And look at this. Look at that. So once again, come out, quick hike it. Put the solo side receiver on a drag just like this. And we're just going to check down to the drag right away. Now, versus that set, you would definitely run the ball right there. I mean, they're basically in like a dollar look, so you definitely run the ball there. Let's go ahead and double team him. Drag the solo side receiver. It's going to look like this. And then oh my God, I'm getting terrible throws. Under pressure, inaccurate. Chargers D-line is insane in practice mode. So right here, running the dive. I mean, that's simple. Always know the numbers. Read where you are. Take what the defense is always giving you. So once again, drag the solo side receiver like this. What do we see? Boom, we got the tight end route. Absolute money. It's a little out and up route. It's just super good. This year I broke it down in a previous video as one of the best routes in the game. Now versus this, I'd probably run a stretch versus this to the strong side. We have the numbers over there. We can bounce that out. We get about 25 yards right there for a big play. So it's a great little main scheme in here. Now we'll go ahead and do the same setup again where we drag the solo side receiver, check it down. We always have a little, it's either going to be, it's a high-low read, so the user's going to be stressed. They're going to have to pick one of the routes. Now, the other setup I like to do, like I said, we'll just run dive versus this. The other setup I like, especially versus zone, is that halfback wheel combo. So it would look like this. With the halfback to the wide side, and then the out route to bring the zones out. We're able to throw the little wheel route. We have also the deep routes over the top. But we're able to low ball this wheel usually. That was a bad read by me. I had the post wide open. Let's go ahead and run it again. double team Joey Bosa because he is ridiculously good. And then there's the post right there for a big play down the middle. So really, it's a zone beater and a man beater. Kind of just pick your poison, and then throw to the open guy. So once again, we got that post now. So we have double post and the halfback wheel versus zone. Just a money play that can beat every coverage in the game. Next formation we're going to look at is gun Trio Cowboy. Now, this is a unique formation in the game. It's only in this playbook, I believe, maybe one other playbook, but it's very unique to this playbook. Specifically, has some good plays. Has dagger, PA shot, wheel, a wide receiver screen, quick base. Seam is really good. I think that's an underrated play. People don't realize it's really good. Vertical slip screen. So it has a good little main scheme here. The play we're going to break down is PA shot, wheel. Now, I love this play versus every coverage in the game, really. Now, a lot of different things you can do. First, I'd probably come out, quick hike it, drag the tight end. I've broken this play down before in a previous mini scheme. But as you can see there, we have multiple different routes that'll beat man. As you can see, the S post. Get some good route running there. That route's always going to beat man if you have elite route running. But that would be the first setup. Once again, just quick hike it, drag the tight end. Boom, we got the crossing route getting wide open for a big play to CD Lamb. So that's the first setup. Next setup is going to be to streak the tight end and utilize Cooper on a motion slant like this. And we're going to have a high-low read with the slant and the crosser. Kind of just pick your poison. I'm going to go ahead and wait for the crosser, and he's going to get wide open to the sideline. So this play I've broken down before. I don't need to break it down any further. Those are the two setups, though. You can either come out, quick hike the tight end on a drag, or motion slant circle and streak the tight end. So let's jump into the final play of this mini scheme. All right, final play of the mini scheme is going to be out of the gun bunch, and the play is going to be trail. This play is absolute money this year. It has that little mini diamond route from the outside bunch receiver. It also has a trail route from the tight end. It has a drag. There's a lot of different ways we can set this up depending on the defense. So you can run this versus pretty much any coverage in the game. So we're going to come out in a random play. Now, versus man, I'd probably just run this stock because you're going to have 3 man-beating routes here on the right side. This is what we see versus man. Boom, we throw that. He's going to destroy man-to-man with that little cut to the inside. So that would be my first way I would run it. Now, versus zone, I'd probably put the 10 on a little flat route. And like I've told you guys a million times this year, that was man, but he's still going to get the little lead on him. You can always throw the little flat routes to the tight ends versus zone this year, especially if they don't have hard flats. You can throw it pretty much all game long. So once again, no hard flats. Boom, we get that up the field, hit him with the air truck. We're able to get at least 5 yards, get a good speed guy there. But your main money route here is a circle route. Look at this thing. Just absolutely torching, getting behind zones. It's going to torch man-to-man. It's just a money route in the game. Absolute money. Now, you do have the trail route, which I only prefer really versus man-to-man. As you can see, there was zone, and Joey Bosa once again gets at me. So I really prefer the trail route versus man. Like versus zone, I would go to the flat route, like I said, to bring the flats down, and then you can hit that route over the top. Now, on the left side, you're going to have the high-low with the drag and the out route. You can put them on a comeback route instead of an out route, too, if you prefer. But those drags from the slot this year are just really effective. So I think this is probably the best play in the playbook. I love this play a lot. I've been running a lot from the New Orleans Saints playbook. Just really good. Once again here, we're going to go to, what do we have here? It looks like a little inverted man. That trail route usually should get open versus man. But it was kind of a weird coverage. You know, the computer can play some weird defense sometimes in these practice mode situations. Once again, we have man here, and there it is again, the diamond route. Money, 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 money versus man and zone. Let's do it one more time here. Looks like we have man again, and there it is. We had the drag as well. Now, the out route I don't love. If you have a good route runner there, it can work. We'll go ahead and try to hit the out route if we can here. It looks like we have a man-to-man defense. See if we can get it to him. I don't love it. Yeah, see, it's not the best. It's kind of more there versus zone. It's not elite versus man unless you do have an elite receiver there. But I like it versus zone because of the high-low. If they're playing hard flats, we can hit the out route. If they're playing down, or if they're playing back, we can hit the drag underneath. So that'd be the way I would do it. And then boom, we got the flat route. Like I said, is absolute money. So that is the bunch show play. That is our 5-play mini scheme here out of the Dallas Cowboys playbook. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you're hitting that bell so you're notified when I do drop all this content. Appreciate all the guys' support, man. Until next time, I'm out.